Yo, happy Monday, happy Monday. Excuse me. Welcome to this episode of the Antoine Spivey podcast show. I'm your host, Spivey, alongside with Mikhail's Truth in the building. What's going
What?
on?
Not much was going on with you.
Chilling, man. Monday, first day
Yeah,
of the week. You know how that already feel.
yeah.
Week just starting, but it's all good. No
Can't
complaints.
wait to Saturday.
Look, I'm already thinking about Friday.
Hey, me too. When I walked in, I was like, man, why can't be Friday?
I'm already on it. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in on the Diva Spivey Media Network. Continue to keep supporting that. Also, those that's tuning in on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like you're about to receive today. We got a lot we're going to get into. We got some NBA, we got some NFL, and we got some more stupidity. What I mean by stupidity, we're going to start that off real quick with your boy Antonio Brown.
You
I
talk
know
about
I know you done seen the footage, the fight,
yeah.
him letting off a couple of rounds, man. What's your whole intake on that?
Man, Antonio Brown now is become one of them athletes that just want attention.
Yeah,
Whatever reason, he just wanted attention. You know, why is you going to a celebrity box? He should have just went in the ring if he wanted to box somebody. He should have just said, "Let me go challenge somebody in the ring," instead of just going outside and fighting. He that must be too many concussions. You know,
yeah. I was about to say, like, what happened to him, man? Like,
that one that one concussion
where did it go for the turn of worse
when
with
Burfict
AB?
when Burfict hit him in that when he had that concussion, that really was the start of his downfall. Like he gets like walking off, taking your clothes off during a football game. Like who does stuff like that?
And bounce.
And
That's what they
bounce like
got to
I'm out.
bounce.
Like you quit on your team. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted you to go back in and you talk about I was injured. Come on, bro. Come on. Now you want to fight outside. He kicked the wrong person. The guard was trying to help him. He kicked him. So
It's just a bad look, just another situation, and just another bad look on AB, man. Like, I really wish, you know what I'm saying, he could go seek the help that he need. I mean, I don't know the whole situation or what happened, but to even have yourself in that position to let something like that even happen, you know what I'm saying, it's just crazy. And
right.
like you said, AB ain't been right for years. You blame it on the Burfict hit.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be it. I don't know, but something ain't right with the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you popping guns, you getting arrested. You know, you gotta get your shit together, bro. I mean, like I don't. I'm sorry, I can't blame a Burfict hit. Um,
No, that hit was kind of cheap. It was and then
It's
you look at the
crazy though,
top.
man. I mean, it's like everybody with all the God gives talent in the world, them be the ones that just can't get right.
Right.
Just fucks it up somehow, some way. Josh Gordon,
Smoking weed too much.
he was another one. Let me see. We got Josh Gordon.
Ricky Williams. You can say
Ricky
Ricky Williams.
Yeah, Ricky
Smoking
Williams.
weed too much.
Like just couldn't.
It's a whole lot of them.
Just couldn't follow the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it was a lot of them that just Aaron Hernandez, another one.
Another one.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't get it. But Antonio Brown, man, he got a ring. He got a Super Bowl ring.
No, I don't think he got a ring.
He ain't got a ring with Pittsburgh.
That was Santonio Holmes.
Yeah, I keep getting him and Santonio Holmes mixed up.
Yeah, that was Santonio Holmes. Yeah, no, AB don't got no ring. He could have got a ring when he was playing for Tampa Bay, but he blew that off like it wasn't nothing. Talk about how he was sleeping with Tom Brady's wife.
Right, dude, open up his doors. You know what I'm saying? Open up his home to you.
Right.
He acting a fool with a guy of his stature, meaning Tom Brady. Talking about Tom Brady, like you just ain't got them all, man. Like you can't be biting the hand that feeds you, especially in that type of situation.
Right.
You was all happy to get out of who's that? Oakland.
Oakland. Oakland.
Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Then you get to a situation where it's beneficial for you.
You got
If
a
it's about
quarterback.
championships, don't say you had a big ass opportunity to get a championship, but your
Right.
Bucks had up.
That's crazy. That's Antonio Brown for you. That's AB for you. And he up here talking about Bronny James and all this and that. He needs some help. AB, you need to go and get yourself checked out, my brother. You
What they
know,
say, misery loves company, huh?
yeah, and right now I think he miserable. I think
He passed miserable, man.
because he just hating on everybody.
He passed miserable.
How old is AB? He in his 30s.
I would assume he is like.
So he could probably be still playing. You think he could have been still playing?
Oh no, he damn sure could have still been playing.
So
if he had his head on right.
Right. So I mean, like I said, once that hit, if you really look after that hit, that's when he started doing dumb stuff. Pittsburgh always get these bad wide receivers for some reason.
Hey, big ups to Hines Ward, man. He was about the most.
Hines Ward was dirty, man. That's why they outlawed that block.
Well, why was he dirty? Because he blocked the fuck out somebody.
But he always blinds somebody. He was never up front. It was always in front of the head, though.
I mean, but
I'm not mad at Hines Ward.
He had no troublemaker like Antonio Brown and
no, George Pickens and nothing like
Pickens. That. Plexico, if you want to count him, you know what I'm saying? He don't. No.
Martavis Bryant. Chase Clay, like for real. If you look at the Steelers wide receiver, it seems like they always get rid of them at the right time. Chase Claypool, you know what I'm saying, where he at now, he not even in the league no more. All that's another
when he was Miami? Last time he was with Miami, right?
Right, and they waived his ass. And then the last team he was with was Chicago, the Bears.
You sure?
He got traded to the Bears.
No, he got traded from Pittsburgh to Chicago.
Right, and then from Chicago to
Miami, right?
Miami.
Yeah. I think Miami was his last stop, wasn't it?
I thought it was Chicago. It might have been Miami.
Yeah, I want to say it was Miami because I know he got in a game in Miami. Like,
oh yeah, yup, I remember that. And
in the fourth quarter, really do nothing. But Antonio Brown, man, like again, man, I know this like people get tired of saying this and to one man, but hope he get his stuff together, man.
Right.
Just another talented dude. Letting his talent go to waste, man. You out here fighting with people, shooting guns, man. Like people gotta understand when you in that limelight, man, you making that money like that. You gotta roll a certain way. You gotta roll a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You can't be on that BS out here fighting, out here.
Right stuff.
Look, that be the time where you like, no, I ain't no bitch, I ain't no sucker, but I gotta think about my. Let me walk away.
My coins. You know what I'm saying?
Let me walk away, man. Like
your brand is messing up.
Like, when you in that position, can't let nobody fuck that shit up. Nobody fuck that shit up there. Unfortunately, Antonio Brown, just another talented person. To basically let it go to waste, man.
Let it go to waste.
But they was out there getting it though, man. He still had his chain on and everything.
Oh yeah, he was throwing them hands though.
He had his chain on and everything, man. Talk about Brock Purdy. Big ass deal for Brock, and then not even that, but today they also signed Fred Warner to an extension.
Yep,
making him the highest paid linebacker. Got him through 2029. But Brock Purdy, 5 years, $265 million, 181 guaranteed. That's a lot of money, man.
That's $53 million a year.
That's a lot of money. Is it deserve it? Do he deserve it?
You know what? Coming from where he came from, he deserved it. The Mr. Irrelevant and the number 7 round pick. You know what I'm saying? But What have he done? He really deserved $53 million. I mean, each time you took away CMC or you took away Debo, he didn't show up.
Or
So,
Ayuk,
huh?
Ayuk,
Yeah, IU, all them, he
Kittle.
didn't show up. So if they go down, can he carry? Can he carry San Francisco? I don't think he can carry San Francisco.
I guess what they said with this deal, as long as they stay healthy, he go be worth that 265.
He gonna have to earn that whole 265, them $53 million because CMC is not himself anymore. You breaking in a new wide receiver, two new wide receiver, but Jennings been there, but Ricky Parasol, you don't have Debo no more. You lost your backup running back to Minnesota. Jason, you traded.
Ricky got some action last season a little
Yeah,
bit.
but yeah, I mean, but when I said when they drafted Ricky Parasol, I knew Debo was gone. I kind of figured Debo was about to be out because they drafted him in the first round. So 265, man, I would have probably gave him at least.
That's a lot of fucking money,
That's a
man.
lot of money for a quarterback who can't get you over the hump. I mean, they had 2 good years to try to win a Super Bowl under that contract, but he played his way into that money, so you can't be mad at him. But we'll see now. Now
Right.
he really gonna get scrutinized. You know what I'm saying?
Who, Brock Purdy?
Yeah, because any duck throws he throws, oh, there go your $53 million quarterback. He gonna feel them boos. He gonna feel everything now because when you're a seventh round pick on a rookie contract, you cannot do nothing. If you do something good, you gonna get paid. But as soon as you get that money, damn where you pick now. You're a number one pick.
Yeah.
You are there making money with
Nah.
with Patrick Mahomes now.
Now, with that being said, the deal that he got, and then you look at the moves that the 49ers have made this past offseason, you look at what they did in the draft. Signing a quarterback to a contract like that, are you expecting a Super Bowl for Brock Purdy? And if so, and how many what's the year span he need to have that championship?
Well, he got a 5-year deal.
Maybe Josh Allen just got a big deal. Lamar Allen about to get paid again. But for Brock Purdy,
right?
For Brock Purdy, considering the move that the San Francisco 49ers have made this past offseason,
he gonna have to
deliver a championship to San Francisco and real soon with that deal.
Yes, he need to be like 2 or 3 years into the deal. He need at least win one. At least win one to verify that contract. If he don't win none, then they just paid him for no reason. I mean, it's like, okay, you pay your quarterback to make plays. Can he really make plays without the other players that helped him make plays? Can he go out there and drive your team down there on his leg and his arm? I don't think he can do that. I don't think Brock Purdy is a clutch player.
Hold on, say that again.
I don't think Brock Purdy is a clutch player. He's not an elite quarterback.
Now, what'd you say before that?
I said, can he go down the field with his arm or his legs to win the game on by himself? Not by himself, but win the game when he need to make a play. Can he make that play? It been plenty of times when he was trying to make plays, it didn't turn out because he couldn't get the ball out quickly or anything. Like when they played against us. I mean, when they played against us without Debo and CMC, look what happened.
So you said, can he do this stuff by himself? Meaning, if none of them, Kittle, Jennings, Persol,
if Kittle's not playing,
if he ain't had nobody, he got all second string out there, and he the starting quarterback going against a first string defense. Are you saying can he be that quarterback to make the plays to get them the W?
Yes.
Man, that's a ridiculous ass statement to be saying.
No, Lamar Jackson don't have a number one receiver.
Man, you just out up here and said if all them, I mean, Zay Flowers is a number one.
But Zay Flowers was not like Debo or was not like Ayuk, Brandon Ayuk, or down more. Okay, put it like this: if he can make plays at least without one of them, I ain't gonna say take all of them out because that would be an unfair statement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was an unfair statement.
because any quarterback needs somebody to help him.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that,
Mm-hmm.
but Patrick Mahomes didn't have a number one wide receiver, and he still went out there and played besides Travis Kelce. I mean, you had Matthew Stafford. I mean, he still had a couple of, but he had no running game. You understand what I'm trying to say? It takes a lot for Brock Purdy to win a game. A lot of needs to be happening. He needs to be protected well. His
That's
arm
what you
strength
put
is
it back.
not his arm strength is not that elite arm strength for 250 whatever $1 million. His arm strength is not that elite. He can hit. What's good about him is he know how to. I forgot it was on the table now. He know how to precise throw, anticipation. He know how to anticipate where the person's supposed to be, and that could cover up for your arm strength. So I get him. He got talent, but not 265 million talent. Maybe 244 million.
That is a lot of money, man. Like
That's 53
that's
million dollars.
that's a lot of bread for a guy. I think the closest shit, the San Francisco get to an NFC championship. Yeah.
Yeah,
And they got their ass whooped by Philly because everybody was fucking hurt. Can't put that on Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy get hurt too?
yep.
That
He got hurt.
motherfucking game.
That when he broke his wrist or his ligaments in his
You
wrist.
can't get mad at Brock Purdy for that.
I know.
You can't get it. I
What do
mean,
you think?
again,
You
with
think he
it,
worth 265?
no, I'm definitely not saying that. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm definitely not saying. I mean, it would have been nice for him to get his bag. I'm gonna say that, but 265, 181 guaranteed. I mean, I'm kind of with you. I want to see him do more. I'm not gonna say go as far as what you said, but uh, I mean, you got us to one NFC Championship game. You know what I'm saying? To have plenty opportunities to get us there again. And when I say us, I mean the 49ers,
Right.
how they probably look at how their fans are probably looking at it or whatnot. Uh,
That's
yeah,
a lot.
we gotta get to a bowl.
Yeah, that's a
We gotta
lot of
get to a
dope.
bowl. You know
That's
what
a
I'm
lot.
saying? Like, I mean, what was the problem with the 49ers last year? Their offensive line, basically.
Yeah, because
With,
Trent Williams wasn't there. Um,
so,
injury was pretty much injuries. CMC was hurt.
I mean, I feel like everything had to be right for Tom Brady to be successful. So,
I mean, no, Tom Brady. Tom
I feel like
Brady
everything
had
had to be. That's why he went to Tampa Bay
right
when he
because he
left
had an
New England
offensive line.
because he knew everything that he needed there was right. He wasn't about
Right.
to go nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? So again, I feel like everything has to be right for
Plus, he was older
Tom
too.
Brady. How do you feel like for Brock Purdy? Any quarterback, you know what I'm saying, elite quarterback, everything has to be right for them. Any quarterback, period. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Things has to be right. But for Brock Purdy, I feel like he with this deal, he got to. He
Oh no,
got
he
to.
about to feel. He about to feel
They
the
need to
food.
see a Super Bowl. They
Yeah,
need to see. He got to at least get there.
at
But
least
damn sure within his what was it, a 5 year?
5 years.
Damn sure within his five, he better win one. He better win one. Like he better win one.
And I don't see their team being that good. I don't see their team being that great. That's why they got rid of all the older players and trying to bring in some new players. But it's we got to see how CMC is. We got to see how Ricky Parasol be. You already know what you gonna get for Kittles. Kittle this year. Kittle's gonna have a career year because he gonna have more targets than anybody on the team.
That means, folks, in Kale's terms, he gonna try to go drafty. He gonna try to go drafty. Uh, Speaking of the draft, we just had the NFL draft last month.
Mm.
A lot of rookies, good
Oh yeah.
rookies, winning good situations for them. Some you question like, huh? But I feel like a lot of teams got who they wanted and got it right. for what they needed, their situation. So with that being said, which NFL rookie this year
Mm.
is going to make the biggest impact for their team?
I'm gonna have to go out there in Los Angeles with them Chargers or Mario Hampton, the running back for North Carolina. I feel though he went to the perfect situation, even though they got Najee Harris out there, but he went to a running coach who loves to run the ball, who loves physicality, and that's what that's what Hampton is about. So I feel that he gonna have the biggest impact on the Chargers for the simple fact now they can get that 1 yard, or now they can just hand off the ball to a running back who can score a touchdown with Najee Harris and with Omari Hampton. I
Yeah,
feel that's gonna be the
J.K.
biggest.
Dobbins started off the season hot with them last year.
Yeah, but you see,
Up
J.K.
until he got hurt. When he got
Right.
hurt, it was a wrap from there. I like that. I like that Hampton pick, but I'm gonna keep it out there. And well, I guess it's the same area in the California area,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say Ashton Genty,
For the Vegas.
uh, for Vegas.
Yeah.
Um, First of all, there's no other running back there competing with him for that RB1 spot.
No. Sincere
Raheem
McCormick.
Mostert, whatever,
Oh,
however you pronounce his
Raheem
last
Mostert.
name.
Oh, I forgot they got Mostert. They
Yeah,
got
Mostert. Raheem Mostert.
Sincere McCormick and, and Zamir
I
White
don't,
still out there.
I don't see them competing with Genty for that
No, I don't
RB1.
either.
And you talk about Hampton been in a situation where they like to run the ball. You said it, you know what I'm saying, when he got the job over there in Vegas, Pete Carroll.
Oh yeah.
He liked to run the ball as well.
Yes.
Except for big moment game.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah,
I don't think that was Pete Carroll call. I don't care what no. I think that was just they were just trying to be too stubborn to try to run it and being too cute and try to run the ball.
that was a Pete Carroll call. That's a Pete Carroll / Russell Wilson call. You know what I'm saying?
You never know. Russell Wilson might have called it audible on that. You never knew.
They wanted Russ to be the hero of the Super Bowl. You know, everything got to be set up for the quarterback to look magnificent, look good, to win big games, and they want to give it to beast mode. You know what I'm saying? Russell, when is the game? And that nigga threw a motherfucking pick.
Pick that bitch off. Man, that was a hell of a play too.
It was because they knew exactly what was coming.
Right.
But
hell of a play.
But
I got another one too, though. Another rookie that might.
Genty, I think it's a lot of rookies that I feel got the capability of winning it. But I'm gonna go with Genty, and you gonna take Hampton. But yeah, it's a lot of rookies who can though.
Yeah. Harvey for Denver in a perfect situation.
Yeah.
Because they know other running back beside McLaughlin and Eston, if that's how I spell it. Wait, that's how I say it.
Eston, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I know. And then if you look at the rookie wide receivers, I feel as though the best rookie wide receiver going to come out is going to be Luther Burton.
You think so?
Yeah, because he got the better, or you can say Tat McMillan with Bryce Young, or Matthew Golden from on the Packers.
For the Packers, that's what I was thinking.
They was talking about already releasing Romeo Doubs because they got too many wide receivers.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, with Jordan Love because of his speed.
Yeah.
Well,
and then you got the back end and Jacobs.
Yup, and then you still got Jaden Reed and
I say championship Jacobs.
Yeah, okay. I forgot you had Jacobs.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay.
Speaking of Bijan, that's who, you know what I'm saying, Genty get a lot of comparison to. You said what?
Can Genty catch the ball out the backfield? I ain't seen him catch the ball out the backfield like like Bijan though.
He can.
Okay. Because in college they really ain't throwing the ball out. They just let him run the ball, but I really ain't seen him catch. But he probably could catch. What do you think about our two running backs? Um, Krishan and Sampson.
So far, they looking good. And what's this Ricky Camp, whatever.
Mm.
Um, Again, I go back to our offensive line. If our
Okay.
offensive line could get back to the offensive line we had, 3 years ago when we
3 years.
were ranked in top 5 offensive line, top 2
Right.
maybe.
Right.
If we could get back to that, I believe they could be set up to be successful.
So, what you think he gonna start, or because
I,
we still got Jerome Ford?
I think I think at the end of the day, my prediction is Junkins to be starting at running back.
Hey, he big too. That dude 6'1", 220.
Start
That's a
at running
big.
back for the Browns. With Joe Flacco starting the season off as our QB1.
Mm.
But I think at some point in time, depending on how the Browns is looking offensively or record wise or
Mm.
whatever, Shador might hit that field before the end of the season.
You think Shador gonna hit it before Dylan? Dylan? I don't think he gonna hit it before Dylan. He gonna Shador gonna have to outplay everybody. He a 5th round pick, so and Dylan was the 3rd round pick.
Is
You
he
know
really
how?
though? Is he really though?
No, he really not a 5th,
Okay.
but
Okay.
that's what the numbers said. What round he came in?
That's the numbers. But is he
And
really
he
a
just
fifth?
signed his contract too. I know he looking at his contract, looking at his money. He probably mad. I mean, it's still an honor to be in the NFL, but he
Fuck
only signed
that. Nope. Nope. Nope.
he
Nope.
only signed for four hundred forty seven
Man,
thousand
fuck that.
dollars.
I be a pissed off ass mother. Man, y'all got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that right there should be the motivation for Shador. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To come out and take the lead by storm. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Force them to have to pay you that bread now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when your rookie contract coming up, hey, what's up?
I wouldn't even be. Hey, I wouldn't even. You know how I am with contracts, right? I wouldn't even be mad at him if he outdo his contract from where he was slotted at, and if he outdo his contract, I'll say he. You know me, I'm not. You pay your contract out, but as a 5th round pick, and I'm starting, and I've got my team where it need to be. I need a little bit more money. Now I'll go down. That's overachieving what you done. So I'll probably say, okay, go in there and be like, look, my 3rd year, 4th year, whatever. Could we add another couple of years on this with some money?
Hey, all I'm saying is, I think at some point in time, Shador is going to see the football field for the Cleveland Browns. But
I can't wait to the
far as a
preseason.
running back, you say you can't wait to preseason?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how they gonna use them in the preseason. I mean, because preseason games, that's the only time you can really evaluate them. And practice, because we don't see practice, but on the games, on the game type thing, let's see where you can always tell if you're gonna run with the 2s or the 3. If you run with the 3, that means he's the 3rd quarterback. If you run with the 2s, that means he about to, because I think they're gonna trade one of those veterans. I think they're gonna trade either Pickett or Flacco. I think they really want Pickett to be the quarterback.
Well, New Orleans need a quarterback.
They got Tyler Shuck.
I mean, I'm just saying, hey, they want a proven vet. Hey, we got a Super Bowl winning quarterback on us. Two
Yeah,
on our squad.
Pickett got a ring.
Flacco and Pickett. So
Yep.
hey, I'm just saying, but
Right.
no, we're gonna be all right. So yeah, at the end of the day, I got Gentry and you got Hampton.
Yep.
We'll see. But
Two running back.
I do like my Brownies running backs though. I ain't even gonna lie.
I like Quishon. I like them at Ohio State.
Yeah.
But when he was at Ole Miss, ooh, he was man. When he got all the carries, he was a beast.
Yeah, I like him. I'm mad at that pick. Let's talk some Browns football. The Browns 2025 schedule. What you shake your head for already,
That
man?
shit brutal.
It is. It is. It is. It
Our first
is.
5 games, I'm gonna be drinking Tito's before the game start.
It is. They set us up, man.
They
Like,
set us up for the woo woo.
and
So
I don't understand why we open up against the Bengals at
we
home.
always
Got the Ravens, the Packers, the Lions, then the Vikings, then the Steelers, then the Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, Ravens, Raiders, 49ers, Titans, Bears, Bills, Steelers.
where we playing the Raiders this year? Because I'm getting tired of playing them. It seems like we play them every year.
The Raiders, we got them. Damn, did I pass them? And in Vegas. Did we just play them in Vegas last
Yes.
year?
Yes. Yes, we play the
We must got that home and home type.
we play the Vegas. We play the Raiders every year, and they always beat us.
What up, JD?
What up, JD?
Yeah, this, cause we got the Dolphins and we got the Dolphins here again.
Oh, what is it November? Hopefully, it ain't November.
It's
Cause we owe them.
October 19th.
Oh, it should still be warm a little bit.
Right, so
But you know what? If you really look at the schedule, we could get the Bengals because the Bengals always start off slow. They always start off slow. Mm-hmm. So we could, but the next 4, whew, that's all playoff teams. The Lions are, and the Lions are gonna be pissed because how they lost.
Man, shit, you can't put no knock on the Panthers either. Look how they ended the season last year. Bryce Young starting to come along. You know what I'm saying?
I think that benching really helped them.
You said who?
I think that benching really helped him because he got a chance to catch his breath, right. And then enjoy the play again. Because when you unsuccessful and you keep getting hit, and you don't, hey, your confidence go.
This shit is crucial.
Oh man, our first 5 games is we can. It's a possibility we could be 0-5 and still be playing better than we played last year. That's crazy to think about that.
Well, let's hope that draft picks like Graham, you know what I'm saying, can help out Myles Garrett.
Right.
What up, fellas? Man, I don't even want to know what our record going to be looking like after seeing this schedule.
Well, I mean, it depends on it depends on the quarterback situation. If our quarterback situation is good enough for us to stay in games, stop turning the ball over, and our defense come back to what it was the year before.
Oh, we gonna definitely need the defense.
So
for these first 5, Bengals, Ravens, Packers, Lions, Vikings.
And you know what? And they throwing and they are throwing teams.
Sheesh.
Basically,
and then you got the Steelers. I mean, we don't know, their quarterback situation, what's going on, but the Steelers always, again, a division game, right? Always a tough game, but sheesh,
in our division games, I think we're gonna be cool.
This is the thanks we get for
winning 3 games.
But winning 3 games, get the number 2 pick, like God damn, like
hey, at least we got another first round pick.
We got I think a interesting game that I'm looking forward to seeing on here. Of course, besides our division games, the Bills.
Oh, we played Josh Allen.
Yep, and that's here. The Bears.
Oh, that game gonna be good because Caleb Williams, and then you got DJ Moore,
and of course the Dolphins because of them teams that you got to get to the quarterback. Well, not really the Jets. Well, yeah, because Justin Fields.
They got Justin Fields, but Justin Fields also can run.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So again, and I want to see those games because of Graham. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we took at number 5.
Right.
At 5 to pair him up with Myles Garrett on the defensive line. We know JOK out for the season.
Yeah. That's
Um,
what we and now it made sense why they went and got Carson the linebacker for UCLA. Now if you really look at it, it made sense now. They got one of the Big Ten leading tacklers in his school. So it looked now, it looked like, okay, I see why we picked him. Because JOK gonna be out. If JOK ever come back and play,
yeah, that's a big thing.
because that
I think Flacco is gonna start the season as our QB1. But like I was just telling Kills, I feel like at some point in time in the year, we're going to see Shador Sanders hit the
you know
football.
who you know why I'm interested in though. I'm interested to see how Kenny Pickett is though. I'm done with Flacco. I'm done with Flacco. I don't want to see Flacco quarterback. I'd rather see Pickett. I ain't gonna even lie. He's a lot younger. He a lot mobile.
Hey, no, man, no, you won on that Flacco train.
Uh-uh.
I don't believe. Bring Flacco back. I don't think
No,
you
I don't. I would never.
you could have been.
Hey, put it like this: start Kenny Pickett, and we can have Flacco for the last 6 games because he played well in 6 games.
No, fuck that. Last time we seen Joe Flacco, I'm gonna keep saying this. My nigga threw 3 picks, 2 pick sixes. No, 4 picks.
Two was back to back.
And he threw 2 pick sixes. So, but hey, that's what a lot of people want to see. They want to see Joe Flacco back here.
I'd rather see Kenny Pickett or one of them young boys.
How many division wins you see us getting this year?
2.
Mm.
Let me see. No, 3. I think we could get 3. I think we could beat Baltimore, Cincinnati at least once, and Pittsburgh at least once. Now, Pittsburgh is a different story because I don't know who they quarterback. If it makes it Rudolph, we should beat them twice, to be honest.
It's like every time we say, "Oh, we should do this," it don't never pan out right.
That's what I said. Well, that's what I said. I give them 3. I think divisional games always come down because we know each other, and we always win at least 3 divisional games.
Is we gonna go back to having a top 10 defense next season?
It depends on how much we rush the passer. We could get to the passers, yeah, because that was our strength. And then depends on if Martin Emerson go play better, Giselle Ward can stay healthy, or Greg Newsome can get back to Newsome. You know how he was playing, but that's in our linebacker play. That we got a lot of linebackers now that can play. They can run from side to side now. So, and we got to get back to our aggressives. We weren't aggressive last year. We were playing too much zone. And plus, we playing good quarterbacks, too. We playing the Joe Burrows, the Jordan Loves, the Jared Goff, even though Jared Goff nice, you know.
Put some respect on Jared Goff now.
Josh
Allen.
So we are playing better quarterbacks than we was the year before. So our corners got to be more tightened because
Geno. We got Geno.
Oh yeah, that gonna be tough too. And we lost to the Vegas. That was ain't on count. So it's like, okay, they got good. So our defense got to be more aggressive. We got to get back to our aggressiveness.
How many wins you giving the Browns this season?
I'll say 6.
Hey, that's better than what the
procrastinators get.
They got us at 4, I believe. 4.5. 4.5. I'm like, what's the point of the half, man? Either we gonna get 4.
You can't get a half 5. Of nothing.
Can't get a half of anything.
But a half is a tie.
The Browns defense stacked though.
Yeah, but when people say they stack is also how they play. We get on paper, we probably got the best defense in the world. But when it's game time, if they don't show up, then what's the difference of defense being stacked?
Oh man, here we go.
10-7.
Here we go.
Hey, I am a diehard Browns fan. I'm a diehard Browns fan, and I don't even believe in 10 wins. I say 6 with some luck, maybe 7. But if
we got us another, we got us another one, man. We got us another.
One of those quarterbacks gonna have to show up.
He said 10-7, easy though.
Like right. Put up Put
Bro,
up.
we got the QBs though, man.
Hey, ask Brian to name the 10 wins. What team we gonna be? What team we gonna beat? Where the
Okay,
10
hold on,
wins
hold
at?
on, hold on. Hold on. What do you say? Listen, when we go 10-7, I don't want to hear y'all. Listen, man, your words don't have no merits, man. You said you
Hey,
go.
I'll be the first person to give your props because you went out there. You
All
went
right.
you
So
jumped off
so
the cliff for this one.
all right. Let me ask you this, Brian. I'm about to read it off. First game, Bengals Browns.
I think we can win that one
Okay. So
because I'm going off how the Bengals play. They always come off slow, so I'll say we can win that one.
okay, that's one. Browns Ravens
Where the Ravens? This at Ravens on the Browns?
is in Baltimore.
Loss.
That's 1-1. Browns Packers here.
That's a toss up, but I'm gonna have to give it to the Packers.
Yeah, I got the Packers too. And look, this gonna sound like we hating. Um, Browns Lions in Detroit.
Lions.
Okay.
I ain't gonna even.
That's 1-3. Browns Vikings downtown.
See, that's interesting because we got to see a rookie quarterback. He really not a rookie, but he a rookie quarterback. So I'm gonna get that to the Browns because I think Myles Garrett gonna really disrupt.
That's 2-3. Browns Steelers
This at home or away?
in Pittsburgh.
Once again, I got to see who they quarterback, but I'm gonna pick the Steelers with this one. I got the Browns being the
Uh,
Steelers at home. I mean, I got the Browns being the Steelers at home.
Browns Dolphins.
Once again, that's a toss-up game because
Here we owe them from last year.
I'm going with the Browns on that one. Because I don't know if Tua gonna be upright. He might be injured by the time he comes to us. Not wishing on that. I'm not wishing on that. I'm just saying.
Browns Patriots in New England.
We cannot play in New England well at all. And I like Drake May. And they got Stephon Diggs. They got Trayvon Henderson. But I'm going with the Browns.
All right. That's 4-4. Browns Jets.
We don't not do well with running quarterbacks. I'm going with the Jets.
All I hear is that's a toss up. Bro, like for real, my predictions ain't that far off for real. Man.
Well, we 4-6, and that's a toss up.
Who's
You said the Jets.
Browns Jets?
The Jets.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 or 5. We need enough to get us in the playoffs. See, man. Browns Ravens in Cleveland.
I got the Browns winning that one.
I don't know, man. That's 5-5. Browns Raiders.
We never play the Raiders well. We never play the Raiders well. We always lose to the Raiders.
5-6. Browns 49ers.
49ers.
5-7. Titans Browns.
That's Cam Ward and Shador, huh? That's the half a game we got. Browns. I think the Browns can beat the Titans.
6-7. Browns Bears.
That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game.
In
But
Chicago.
I think the Bears got a better group than us, and probably gonna have a better quarterback play than us.
Especially offensively.
Yeah, I think because they got DJ Moore, the Bears. Even though I hate that.
The 6 and 8, 9. Man, that ain't no damn 10 wins. I know that.
No 10 wins.
I ain't no damn 10 wins, man. Like I just want to see for real. I just want to see the Browns come out and compete. Um, Even if it is with us losing games, which I don't even want to. I'm like you right now, Kels. I don't even want to put that in the atmosphere of losing games. I want to see them be successful. I want to see them succeed. But to say 10-7, man, come on, come
I
on,
just want them. I
come
just
on.
like you said. My biggest pet peeve is this damn darn quarterback situation. I just want us to stick with one quarterback, please. Just one. Let them get a chance to even do something. If it's Shador, if Shador look better than Flacco, Dylan or Dylan Gabriel look better than whoever, play him. Play him. Don't try to because he got picked in this round, he should play. No, play the best person. If Pickett is better in the playoffs, I mean,
Look, we got the QB spot stat. We got the running back. We got the defense. The tight end spot is all right. All we need is a decent wide receiver. Bruh,
who's your quarterback?
once again, you talk about a 40-year-old plus quarterback, Kenny Pickett, and then two rookie quarterbacks, and then you talk about the running backs.
I like our running back.
Again, I like the two rookies, but they rookies. They haven't played a lick yet.
Right.
They going against grown ass men out here, man. Like so, I mean, come on, Brian, man.
The tight end spot is okay with Fannin and Joku.
I like Njoku, you know what I'm saying? Like, and again, he a rookie. All the rookies got to show something. Just because they did what they did last year at their respective schools, don't necessarily mean they will come out and do the same ass shit. You know what I'm saying? They first year with the Browns, man.
Right.
Like,
because I don't think Fannin gonna get 117 catches.
See, and this is why I bounced his ass out the playoffs last year. This is why I bounced his ass out. Spalding him, boom, bounced him. 10-7 is legit. Bookmark this. I don't want to hear a word when it comes.
Hey, like I said before,
then when it don't, and I'm a Brown fan, when it don't, then what?
Right, because I'll give your piece.
I was wrong.
I give your piece. You know what I'm saying? I'll be happy if we 10-7. Shit, that'd be woo. Mess up our draft pick, but hey, I still be happy.
Listen, right now, Brian is just not. His words is not credible right now because he told me a lot of things that was going to happen last year that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so nothing he says, it's going this ear, go right out this ear, man. I'm not paying attention to him, man. Not paying attention. We're going to switch over to some NBA, man. We got the Eastern Conference Finals matchup. Pacers versus the Knicks. Unfortunately, it should have been Cavs Knicks, but not going to keep dwelling on the past. It is what it is. We'll be back next year. Better, stronger, bigger, you know what I'm saying, than we was this year. I think the Cavs gonna make a surprising move this off season. I think it's gonna happen, but nevertheless, get a flower to the Pacers and the Knicks to start off these conference finals. Wednesday, I believe, in New York. Who you got in this series and why?
I got New York. New York is what New York does is they play with a physical quality of our defense. Thibodeau is a good coach. He has been in a situation like this before. For the Knicks to win, they're gonna have to stop Indiana from their transition game, and you can see this game gonna be totally different. This series gonna be totally different from the series against the Cavs because the Knicks got multiple players who can bring up the ball. They're not gonna press them like they pressed us, and if they do, they're gonna get killed because Mikal Bridges can bring up the ball. OG can bring up the ball. Josh Hart, you just don't need Jalen Brunson to bring up the ball all the time. And defensive-wise, they are long with OG, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart. So the shooters ain't going to be able just to see open shots. Now, Indiana got the advantage in the center position. I believe because Miles Turner is better than Mitchell Robinson and well no Cat. I forgot that cat.
I'm
Damn.
about to say.
No. So defensively, it's gonna be hard for Indiana because Cat can bring Miles Turner out and that can open the lanes. Normally, Gardner would be able to do that because we didn't have nobody to bring him out because Allen's a low post player. Cat can shoot from the outside and from the inside. So I'll pick in New York in 6.
I'm gonna stick to what
I
I
just got
said.
hate neither.
I'm gonna stick to what I said, man. A couple of shows ago, which is any team that was good enough to beat us, the number 1 seed, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the great season that we had that ended sour, but nevertheless we was top 5 in every statistical category there is. We just got our asses handed to us against Indiana. So I'm gonna take the Pacers, man. I'm gonna take the Pacers to win this series. I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go 7.
Okay. So you picking them to beat New York in New York, Game 7?
Yeah.
Oh, that gonna hurt New York.
Yeah, that's really gonna hurt them. And I think the NBA build this up too, man. There's a little conspiracy going around.
Oh.
You know, Halliburton and Brunson was just on wrestling last year. You know what I'm saying? Like beefing with each other on wrestling, getting ratings up and now all of a sudden you fast forward this season, then the Eastern Conference Finals against each other. So, but it's all good. It's all good. I got the Pacers, man, and 7. I think Tyrese Halliburton needs to have a big series. I think Pascal Siakam needs to have a big series. Miles Turner, if he could do what he did against us, I believe that would just even boost Indiana more.
Right.
Now the thing I want to see is this.
Mm.
I want to see the motherfuckers like the Andrew Nemhards and the Matherins and the Naismiths. Let me see how they play against the Knicks. Now the Knicks come if they missing shots against New York and New York, you know what I'm saying, taking away their air spaces and whatnot when they shoot the ball, then that's gonna tell me also something about my Cavaliers too. But I'm gonna touch on that. I'm gonna touch on that. You know what I'm saying? After I see how this game won of the Knicks Pacers.
Well, you always been saying that though. You've been consistent with that. The Cavs defense. You've been consistent.
No, not even so much. Yeah, it do got something to do with the defense. It do
because they were hitting open shots. There was too many open shots. Now, when they won that one game, when Nemhard and everybody was just making crazy shots, you know what I'm saying? I can see, but I would like to see game 1. Then I get my more in depth to see what's going on, how they gonna play. But right now, the Knicks are the better team because they got the better player in Brunson.
Okay, I give that to a certain extent. The most clutch, yeah, I'm definitely say clutch, but I don't know about being a better team, man. I think this is going to be a great series. I hope it be a great series. I think the way Indiana play, hopefully that don't tire out the Knicks based off how they play. They play heavy minutes. Each of them playing like 40+ minutes, especially Josh Hart.
Yeah,
especially Josh Hart. And the
Josh
way
Hart don't get off the court. It seems like Josh Hart never.
And the way Indiana like to run. So I'm gonna take the Pacers in 7. You say you got the Knicks.
I got the Knicks in 6.
You got the Knicks in 6. I got the Pacers in 7. Before we get up out of here, we got the Western Conference Finals. Ant-Man and the Timberwolves versus Shea and OKC Thunder. We just seen the Thunder go 7 with the Denver Nuggets. Minnesota been waiting, getting rested up. This should be an explosive series.
Yeah.
Who you got real quick and why?
This is a hard one for me because they both. I would have to go with. I said Minnesota, so I'm going with Minnesota. I think Ant-Man gonna be a little bit too much for Dort. to check or whoever check him. I think Ant-Man is more physical than the other players that they've been checking. Because they was out physical in Denver. The last game showed me that they got in Denver's head by playing defense. They are the number one rated defensive team in the NBA, but Ant-Man is on a mission. So but hey, tell him I've been doing good. I ain't been messing no words up lately.
Yeah, he been doing decent. This is a tough one. This is a tough one, but I'm gonna go ahead and take OKC to win in 6. I think Ant-Man gonna come out here and play great. I think Julius Randle, which I think he's gonna be the big key if Minnesota's to win the series. Julius Randle gotta have a hell of a series for real. But I'm gonna go with OKC in 6. I think they just have too much. J-Dub with the Williams boys period. Shea, Hartenstein, Chet, Lou Dort, and I think they're gonna throw Lou Dort on Ant-Man. Early to kind of throw him off, you know what I'm saying, play that aggressive type defense. But I think Ant-Man welcomes that. But it's gonna be tough for him. And I'm gonna go OKC in 7. In 6. Sorry, in 6.
I got Minnesota in 6. I think Minnesota might take this first game after OKC fought hard to get to this position, but they blew them out, so they got some rest. They rested their starters, but they blew them out. But I think this would be the game that the Timberwolves need to steal for home court advantage. You can't go back to Minnesota down 2-0-2. You can't. You got to.
You don't want to, but hey, they'll be at home, and they say the playoffs will start to the road team win. So I agree with you, Minnesota. Got to get one of these at OKC. I don't think it'll be the first. I think that arena and that crowd is going to be rocking in Oklahoma City. They feel like they could have got there last year, but they came up short. So, they're going to have that extra motivation for game 1. If anything, I see Minnesota being able to take game 2, which I doubt that.
I think
if they go get their win, they're gonna get their first win in Minnesota, whether it's game 3 or game 4. I don't think they're gonna get swept. They're not gonna get swept, obviously, because I picked OKC to win in the 6. Well, they could get 2. They could get the 2 in Minnesota. We never know. Right. We never know, but we'll see. But I got the Thunder. You got Minnesota.
Yeah, I got the Timberwolves. I think Ant-Man learning over playing with Brian and them in the Olympics really got him set up to be in this conference championship.
Yeah, but that boy Shea right now is playing like a beast.
But they got people who can rotate on them. You got Ant-Man who can rotate on them. Got Daniels who can rotate on them. They got players who can rotate on Shea. It ain't gonna do nothing. But Shea is the best mid-range shooter in the NBA right now. So I'd rather for him to shoot a 3 than go to the hole. So you got to pick your poison.
We'll see. Great show. Appreciate everybody that tuned in on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to that YouTube channel for more content like you received today. And also, for everyone that tuned in on the Diva Spivey Media Network, appreciate that love support as well. We're going to catch y'all same time, same place Wednesday for myself and for Kills. Y'all stay safe, man. We'll catch y'all Wednesday. Deuces.